Hello! Uh-oh, tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play some more Lord of the Rings. So, between episodes, I had a quick look at a map. You can see it here on screen. You can say thanks to Mike's RPG Center for making some maps. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're missing. So, there's an old man in this area that we've talked to once before. He can give us a gateway gem. We're gonna want these eventually. I'd rather get them now than later. And if we look at the cave map, this is the Shire caves, the entire thing, or most of it anyway. There's another gem plus the fern that we need to trade. So we did not get either of these things. 7 and 8 are the two items. There is one... Oh, by the way, thanks, Rides. I appreciate that. 7 is right here, if you remember where that is on the map, and 8 is right here. Now, I think we've been using the entrance number 1 for our other exploration, and I either didn't notice or never saw that little route there. Although it might have been this one, to be honest, because there's a couple paths that look very similar. So, we'll find out. Actually, yeah, didn't we just get the dagger and the padded armor last time? I feel like we just cleared this area out, and maybe we can go back. Alright, so anyway, we're gonna close that off for now. And I've got it on the side so I can kind of double check in there if I need to. And let's see if we can finish up these caves. And you can see if we check our inventory that we don't have the healing fern or any of that. We have the glasses, the moss, and a mushroom, but no ferns. And the hobbits are both, they're doing okay. They're doing okay. I actually feel a little bit bad because I picked up a spare dagger and padded armor that we might have been able to give to Sam if we'd not picked them up already, but whatever. I'm sure he'll find more weapons. Okay, is there seriously wolf? Chicken. Oh, also, I'm not playing in proper screen. There we go. Should look a little better once we get in here. Alright. Save, and let's get to it. Yeah, so this is the entrance we took before. I don't know what entrance 3 really means for us. But I am looking at my map on the side of the screen now, because now we're cheating. We're full on cheating. And we'll find out if I'm on the right stretch of map. So if we go left, up should be a dead end right away. Yeah. Okay. Down should take me to a brazier and a left turn. Okay. Now we're pretty close to 8. This is another entrance. That doesn't sound right, though. So this is not right. So where am I then? Because this is not that. There shouldn't have been a door there if I was at the right entrance. Let's see. What would that have been? An entrance that goes through a vertical path. Left down, left up, and then it's an exit. Okay. Alright, I think I know where we are then. Okay. We're just gonna stick with this one because it's where we are. I don't want to take a separate entrance. But now I'm more confident. I've got more information. Entrance 2. So just to double check, this should be a long horizontal hallway. If we go up here, it's just gonna be a dead end with a brazier. And probably some bats. Perfect. Not even too many bats. Alright. So we're going to do a little bit of backtracking because I was not going the direction I thought I was. Alright, so... Yeah, there's lots of healing mushrooms here. If you're ever looking for them, there's lots of healing mushrooms. There's quite a few padded armors and daggers. But the important stuff we will find. Now, I think if I go north here, will be some moss that we can heal with. That's fine. Otherwise, it'll be a dead end. Yeah, good. Also, we get experience for finding moss. So it's never a bad idea, right? I can't believe we get experience for just talking to people and eating moss. Alright, so I think what I kept missing is there's a split right here, and I never went up, maybe? Or I went up, but I never went left from here. Because to the right was where we got most of the stuff. No, we got the glasses to the left. We just never fully explored this horizontal passage. Because there's this room right here I must have dodged. Aha! There we go. We killed our first orc. He didn't even hit me. And that's a magic fern. Alright. We're off to a good start this time. Why does this game go to 1000 HP? Yeah, it's surprisingly role-playing, you know? Surprisingly role-playing. I believe the HP growth is on something of a exponential curve. So you don't get a whole lot early on, but it'll scale pretty quick eventually. Hey, snake. I gotta try to make sure I feed kills to Pippin or he'll never really gain any levels. Although I think most of these enemies are just 1 per kill. So at this point, if you go south, that's where the glasses were. And I probably got the glasses and then went back to the right, I guess. I just didn't quite fully commit to this area to get the extra gem. Now, there's no reason you'd know why you'd even need the gems at this point in the game. They will explain it eventually, that you need to get a whole bunch of gems. The MacGuffins, they're basically just straight up MacGuffins, and it's kind of dumb what you need them for. It's probably the reason not only would I have had a hard time with the maps as a kid, but I probably missed like 1 gem, and with no idea where to go, I would have had to re-explore the entire game to try to find it. And that's probably what really killed the progression for me. So we just got one little trip here around the bend, and this should lead us to our gem. It is tucked away pretty well, though. Like, it probably won't look too bad with me following the map. And there really aren't even very many branches. It's just, you have to really commit to going around in this zigzag route. So hopefully you guys don't mind tossing in a couple, well, that's not on the map. Tons of grinding? Probably. But, not for quite a while anyway. Well, this is bad. That wasn't on the map at all. A mushroom. Mushrooms are 3. How did... Uh-oh. I don't even know how I messed it up now. Because the mushrooms are 3s on my map. I went all the way left and then up. Maybe there's parts that were never mapped by Mike. Whoever Mike is. Do we really trust? Oh no, this is good. This is good. good sign. Maybe he just missed a mushroom. We got the gem! Alright. So that means we're actually cleared now. So with all that done, we've got a green gateway gem and magic fern. Sweet. Now I just need to get out of there. As soon as fella says Mike failed, we find an orc and then win. That's great. Game just knows how to rub it in. But yeah, like I said, it's a pretty windy route to get all the way back there. Easy to miss. And I'm pretty sure if you miss even one gem, you can't finish the game. Unless you can do some glitches. I have watched a bit of a speed run once upon a time for this game. It's kind of funny. It basically uses like, you know how the game has like a password save system? It uses kind of an abuse with that, a bit of a glitch to change the states of like all the locked doors in the game. So it kind of bypasses most of the game just to go fast. It's one of the things I don't like about speedruns too much. Instead of playing the game, they just glitch the game to beat it. Alright, yeah, some people like that kind of thing for speedruns. I don't know, it's not really my thing. I can handle, like, minor glitches, I guess, in my speedruns, but I definitely think they're better if they're done more by skill and practice than, you know, finding this one trick. This one cool trick that will mean you don't have to play the game at all. Alright, we're probably just north of the, in fact, I know we are. We're just north of where the glasses were again, in case you're wondering on the overall map. Just to the south of that split was the big area with the glasses. And along this horizontal path was where the herb was. If we took our next north. That one there. So really all the key items are kind of along this one hallway, you know, if you think of it like that. But you have to know where this hallway is. They probably should have made that hallway stand out, actually. If I was doing the level design, that would be almost all it would take, is if you had either some signs on it, some sort of unique identifier that this hallway was kind of the hub of the dungeon, so that once you found it, you could come back and kind of figure out how to get away. It would make things a lot easier for playing it blind without a map. Alright, we're almost out. As soon as we can escape the Bat Brigade. And that's the exit. Excellent. Alright, first dungeon completed. Voice still holding out. Take another drink. Play this game using a power glove. Ha! Oh man. I mean, the controls are poor for Super Nintendo, I would say. Not bad for like NES quality, but definitely poor for Super Nintendo. Anyone want to give me some free experience here? Mary's gone. Did you know Mary's gone? You were lucky to survive the wolves. Hey Sam, join my party. Thanks, Frodo. Oh, he didn't even join me. He's just like, yeah, you take him to the gaffer. Fine. That's Brandy Buck. Gaffer's way down here. See, there you go. There's I'm not sure if they got this confused with the gem, But that was, Wheeze here was the one that tells you, like, you should really go explore those caves. There's more than just books, or there's more than just herbs and mushrooms. So, also I forgot to actually give the fern to the one guy, so I'll have to do that. Also, hello, Jirao. Alright, thanks for the glasses. Yeah, we try to keep the chat relatively PG here. I know it's pretty late at night, but it's just standard. I don't really swear or whatever, and try to keep the chat the same. Sam, seriously, Sam? Sam. I think it's because I talked to him before I returned the glasses. Now we can never get him to join our party. Oh, he did join. Alright, good. There you go, guys. We got 3 hobbits. Second player can be one of the party members. It's better than that. If you've got a multi-tap, you can have 3 people playing Secret of Mana. You can actually have... I think there's a mod or something for this game. I've heard about it somewhere, but like, you can do the same thing for this. You can have other people controlling the other characters. Up to probably 4 with a multi-tap. I think. It's definitely the kind of thing that the modders like to do. And this game with 4-player multiplayer would actually be a fair bit better, I think. You'd still get lost, and then you'd have 4 people arguing on what direction to go. But besides that, the combat would be a lot easier. Alright, Henry Jones. So is it the other guy? One of the reasons I haven't Let's Played Secret of Mana yet, although it's on the list of games I want to Let's Play, is because I was kind of trying to decide whether or not I wanted to co-op Let's Play it or not. Which could be fun. Or you could do like viewers, you could bring a different viewer in for every episode or something. Just have a dog for Secret of Evermore, of course. Okay, hold on. Where's the map? Where's the map? Well, thanks, Jirao. Thanks for the big donation. Number 7. It's Old Man in the Middle. Oh, it's just in a cave. It's one of these caves I never went into. Classic. It's a cave in the middle. Does Sam just go off and do his own thing? Who knows? I'm trying not to think about Sam too much right now. Where am I? Is this the one I want? No. There's a specific cave, I think, that has an old man that asks for the fern. And I never went into it because I got lost. Is it this one? No. At least we can get Sam back. Now, he may have died. He's probably only level 1. I forgot to show his stats. My bad. There he is. So Sam... best Sam. He actually is in the first spot because he's actually the best. He still starts with bad gear, so you gotta be careful. But yeah, he starts level 1 Hobbit. I think they always start. Like when we get Mary, he'll be at level 1 as well. Now, one of the downsides here is if I want to control the party. Oops, that's completely the wrong button. How do I even control Sam? Can I control Sam? Sam, how do I move you? Am I crazy? Is there no way to... Have I forgotten how to switch to... Also, thank you, Rides. It will all go towards cough syrup and recovery. Why can't I... I thought there was a way. It's not good. Oh, this is it. 2 pillars, old man. This is the cave that I never went into, I think. Please tell me there's an old man here. Hey! I will trade you. It's just his name is Old Man. I guess if we'd talked to him beforehand, he would have said there's some gemstones. And if you can give us a fern from the caves, we'll give you it or something. There we go. Thanks for the fern. I'm just worried about Sam. I don't know how I'm going to get Sam any experience. I thought there was a way. I feel like there's a way to switch characters. I just don't know what it is. Also, yes, hello, Faith. Select. Select just takes me back here. Holding R1 plus L1 just brings up the password system. Oops. Select is just the menu. Pause is, you know, pause. Weird. Well, Pippin's killing stuff on his own. That wasn't me, in case you're wondering. Anyway, let's head out of here. I'm gonna have to put some saves down just to make sure good old Sam doesn't get killed. But we're gonna keep going a little bit further today. Maybe I'll put a split for YouTube because now we're headed into the wilds. How would I control this guy? Come on, Sam. I want to move you. Fight me. For the honor of carrying Frodo's baggage. I feel like I'm missing a control. Oh well. Maybe we'll say goodbye to Gaffer for him or something. He honestly doesn't even really follow us. It's just hello fellas now. Weird. Alright, well, let's not worry about it too much. We got 2 hobbits, that's good enough. I think we need a key to open the door. Right, who's got a key? Thanks, Sam. Am I stuck in Hobbiton forever before I can go to the next area? Yeah. Sam, do you have the key? Mary went south. Am I supposed to go south? I thought there was only west, north, east. Wow, I'm really good at this game. I'm already lost. Yeah, we did all the... We didn't find any books, to be honest. If there's supposed to be a book in that cave, I missed it. So... Good job, Ankylo. Alright. Well, that's why I got my map and guide on the side, right? So, what am I going to do? We're going to go back to the walkthrough. Because I am so good at these games. Oh. I'm very smart. Alright, I almost feel bad for how smart I am. You guys should feel bad too. It's very, very complicated. So, you know, modern RPGs might be a bit more user-friendly. Like, hey, this gate is locked. We need a key. Well, maybe we have a key. called a gate key. And all I really need to do is use it. Man, I forgot about how good old user interfaces were for games. It's fine. It's just funny. I have to get back into the mindset. Even like the old Final Fantasies, like Dragon Quest by now, by like the Super Nintendo era, even Dragon Quest started opening doors automatically once you already had the key. But, you know, in the old days, they didn't. Alright, so east of Hobbiton. Alright. Now, they mentioned there was someone in town that mentioned, I'm gonna put a save down, that there was someone to the east on the road that was like looking for a hobbit. Sam doesn't think we should go across the bridge. Who listens to Sam anyway, right? We'll be fine. I want to stay on the road, it's faster. Sam is really mad at us. It's fine, don't worry about it. Just a couple ring wraiths. 4, 5, 6. It's fine, they're too slow. Oh, we're dead. One shot, one kill. So, you know, ring wraiths, right? Now, I don't know if there's any real consequence for dying here. We may have lost some money or something. Actually, we don't have money, but I think you lost all your experience, at the very least. Which is why I use the old save state. Yeah, I lost like 76 experience. Are those like Nazgul? They're totally like Nazgul. Straight up. Straight up ring wraiths. And yeah, there's like 9 of them. So we're not going to go that way, let's just say. So welcome instead to the Brandywine. Well, no, that was the Brandywine crossing. That was what it was. This is area. What's this area called? I don't know what this area is called. A whole lot of forest. I'm looking at a map this time because there's a lot of stuff. I don't want to miss it. Our main goal will be to go south for now, but there's some stuff to pick up on the way that I don't want to miss. And of course, there's Sam. Tom Lipper. The danger is near. Better take the ferry because you can't take the bridge. So there's some more mushrooms. At least you get experience when you find mushrooms, right? I don't know how we're ever going to get Sam a level up, honestly. Because if I can't control him and he won't fight, I don't know, like he's just going to be such a low level. Mushrooms for days. I mean, eventually we'll get better weapons and armor, and then that will maybe let him fight wolves, but for now he doesn't even really follow us. Alright, this is the item I was looking for. A bottle of Shire juice. Maybe. I guess it's R1 plus L1 that brings up the password menu. I'll have to try again. Because I was trying the shoulder buttons, but it didn't seem to do anything. Maybe they didn't work. I mean, I figured out Pippin so quick. Now, he may already be dead or something terrible. Oh, this is not the way up. Unfortunately, by having the little HP bar there, it kind of blocks. So, this forest is actually not too mazy. It's not nearly as bad as those caves, but it is a big forest. It's going to take us a while to get through. The only big problem is, like, missing out on... oh, there he is. So I'm holding still R1. If I hold R1, I can move Pippin. If I tap R1, nothing. temporary take control of Pippin. If I hold L1 and move around, I still move. If I tap L1, nothing. If I hold L1, I can still move my character. If I R1 plus up, if I R1 plus hold, if I hold R1, that's how you move him around. If I go R1 plus L1, you bring up your password screen. And if you press select, you can use R1 or L1 to rotate through. I mean, maybe an emulator bug. I think Sam joined kind of weird. I haven't seen him move yet at all, so... I wonder if I should try putting in the password and loading from that. Spacing on the character screen. We can see. Let's see. I don't think you can move them here. Select just exits. I don't think any buttons do anything on this screen besides L and R. Let me just do a little quick Google here, because I feel like I should be able to move Sam. Now, this game is so old, it's going to be hard to troubleshoot. Quite the looker, you bet. It could be a bit of a bug. One thing I guess we could do is test out a reload of the password file. So what I'm going to do for this one then, rather than write it all down, is take a screenshot. Thank you very much. Print screen. So much easier than the old days. Man, I used to have like a book full of these kinds of things. Like a notebook just filled with different passwords. Alright, there we go. I'm a little bit worried that this will blank out my experience, for instance. So, like, if this works, but I lose out on 95 experience, I'll be a little bit salty. Just a little bit. Anyway, let's reset this puppy, see what happens. Thanks, everybody. Do I really have to watch this all again? Bilbo would make us listen to this every time, wouldn't he? Alright. So we got... This is going to take a minute. Alright. KKGG. WG. Oh man, English. K. KKW. Can we go backwards? Man, I don't miss having to put these in manually. GKW. At least typing in with the keyboard is not so bad, but this is crazy. I think it's nice that they cut out vowels at least. So if you're writing it down, it's harder to get like a, I don't know if this is an I or a T because there's no vowels. At least that was a good idea. VWYOY. Are we still here? This is DRM protection. They just didn't put a safe battery. Like, they didn't put a battery on the cart to save it. So, this was fairly common back in the early Super Nintendo days. Cheaper to manufacture than making a battery system for it. Alright, this should be it. Alright, folks. Wish me luck. I don't think it did anything for Sam. I don't know why Sam won't move. And it did lose me all my experience. I had a feeling. They generally don't save those kind of numbers. Well, that's just rude. Just rude. Do I have a second controller? Oh, that's a good question. No, but I could check the keyboard controls. Battery save games have far less lifespan. I have, like, battery saves from the 90s on my NES carts that still work. So I'm not sure those batteries ever die, to be honest. I think they might be, like, a form of unlimited energy. Input, customization. Joypad number 2 is... Oh, it's got some funky... It is enabled, so... Up is like IJKL, up, down, left, right. Sure, that makes sense. Test that out. Ah! That's it! Second controller overrode Sam. It's just built for co-op, automatically. I've tested out keyboard. I never would have thought Snes 9X auto-selected IJKL for player 2. That's crazy. Alright, well, I should be able to disable that. Or we just need to get some net play going on and get someone else helping out. Yeah, because Snes 9X starts with 4-player multi-tap, like, by default. There we go. Okay, this is what I was expecting. So yeah, they move as a unit, which is good or bad. Often bad, but that's... Now we can at least get him some kills. Alright. Also, hold on. I don't want to lose my experience, so we're going to frame load. I'm not going to actually try to set up a over the internet co-op playthrough at the moment, but I feel like this game is one of those ones that might have been fun if you had a group, like, locally, perhaps. Net play is always a bit tricky, but... Alright, Sam, we're going to need you to kill some wolves. So we're going to go down to this wolf place. I'm not going to pick up that mushroom yet until you kill something. We'll turn on stats. Alright, I think Pippin got that one, but that's okay. This is for you. Come on, Sam. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. Yes! Alright. Okay, don't let it get away. Good job. No, don't let him get away. Sam. Okay, another snake. I think snakes are just 1 experience per fight. Man, hitbox. This is working perfectly. This is the best kind of grinding. Yeah, at the moment you control everyone together, which is definitely not ideal, let's say. He's got 5 experience. It would be better. I think I have to get him 1 level up, because then he'll have double defense and double HP, or double defense, double attack, and that will make a big difference. Because he'll be able to kill wolves in 2 hits instead of 4. And then, of course, there's Mary. Yeah, there's something about Mary. Okay, this one really wants to go after Pippin. Here we go, Sam. Give it to him. I don't think Mary is too far away, actually. Got a little ways to go, but it won't be such a gap as it was with getting Sam. Oh, Pippin. Pippin stole the kill. Good stabbing. Somebody got a level up. Alright, there you go. Mostly what I'm thinking here is if I can get Sam a little bit of manual experience, then maybe he'll start killing a little bit on his own. Like, maybe. I understand that didn't happen, but... To be fair, getting him now to level 3 would be a little bit easier. Because the next level up, he only has to hit wolves half as many times. Okay, oh, I forgot my map. Hold on. I've been busy fighting these guys. I'm not looking at my map. Alright, so this is just the first area of the forest. What is this game? Top left. It's a pretty unknown Super Nintendo RPG. Action RPG, even. I hope Sam hasn't gone off and got himself killed, though. Anyway, we're headed south. Alright. I should probably put some saves down every so often just to make sure. While he's a low level, because, you know, permadeath, it's still a thing. Alright, so this leads us to the next area. I'm going to load this up. Is there anything important I need to pick up on this one? Some mushrooms. Guy in the middle. 2 areas to the southwest. Okay, not too complicated. You've never seen this game even with hunting for rare and niche titles. You gotta watch some Snes drunk or something. He covers a lot of the niche Super Nintendo games that fly under the curtain. Is this game good? It's not great, but if you're willing to follow a little bit of a guide for some of the really bad maps, I would say it's acceptable. The controls are... Oh, by the way, some story there. There are some wolves. Yeah. What am I trying to say? The controls don't play like a Secret of Mana game, but they're decent for an action RPG, I think. I thought there was something in the top left. That might have been the last map, though. Oh, there is one. Worse than The Lion King? Oh, no, it's not nearly as bad as The Lion King. There's no platforming, or there's very little platforming, let's say. There's no jumping or anything. There is some areas where if you walk off the ledge, you'll fall down. But it doesn't, like, kill you. It just sends you to the beginning of the area. The hardest part is really just mapping out really large areas that are somewhat repetitive. But it is an RPG, so it's got, you know, that kind of thing going for it. It's specifically hard because of the mapping, I would say. Like, I think the game was intended to be like, you are going to draw a map, and if you don't draw a map, you're going to have a bad time. But that's certainly not the only game from this era that played by those rules. Wolf just disappeared. Where am I trying to go here anyway? There should be some exits on the right side of the screen. Yeah, the barrows are creepy. I would say if you were just playing it blind, you can generally make it to the barrows area. And then things go bad. Alright, one of these takes us to somewhere we don't want to go yet, and one of these takes us to where we do want to go. Alright, so this is the ferry across the bridge. We don't have a way to cross that. I would like Sam to get, like, a level up, though. How's he doing? 12 XP? He's probably not too far off. Hey, Rides. Thanks again. Have yourself a good day, and I'll see you next live stream. I'm going to try... I know I said earlier on, but I'm going to try to stick with a bit of a spooky October theme here and there. Let's see how it goes. Try to pick up some more old, scary style games. I know this game's not the spookiest in terms of theme, but once we get to the Barrow Downs or the Mines of Moria, it'll all make sense for Spooktober. Oh, I should load my next map up here before I get lost. This is one of the bigger ones. Alright, let's see. We got goblins, we got... I should probably end the episode for the future tubers pretty soon. Targets are in the north, the center, and the northeast. So many mushrooms. Alright, Sam's... Oh, there he is. Too slow, Sam. Come on, buddy. Get a level up. There we go. So Sam should be up to 3 damage per hit. One more level up or a better weapon, and he can actually kill a wolf in 1 hit. That's alright, fella. Have yourself a good evening. It is getting late my time too. I'd like to get to the Barrow Downs today if I can at least get there. That'll be a good cutoff point maybe for tonight. We'll see how we do. Alright, I think I missed the item in the middle. Not a huge surprise. So many wolves. Oh, I know where I am. Okay, I can see that little ridge on my map that I just went by. So much easier to kill things as Frodo. It's much harder to get your lower level hobbits to do anything. Oh, there will... No, I'm lost again. There's no pond on my map. Who knows? Let's just head northeast. That's the route I need to go anyway. Alright, wolf. I was looking at my map. You guys die. Look at that. Double kill for Sam. Sam the Slayer. He doesn't know it yet, but one day. We'll let that wolf live. Alright. Next map. Maybe I should load this up as well. Oh, good. It's immediate ambush by orcs that I'm not defending people from. We're good, we're good. Should not have clicked outside of the screen there. So that got good old Frodo level up. I'm starting to get away from the group a little bit in terms of levels. It's alright for now. I'm taking that mushroom. Help! Thanks! So now we can give the note to the ferryman to get across the river. You will also need an oar. So many mushrooms. So I didn't find his honey yet. Because I need to give Ted Sandyman, who's of course the one who stole it, the Shire juice that I found, but then I didn't find him. Alright, I see what happens. So, 2 areas back. This is the big square area. The more vertical area to the west. I missed Ted Sandyman. I was looking for him, but I didn't find him. And therefore, I missed out on one key item. Now, if you're wondering why we're doing so much grinding here, things are going to get a lot harder once we're fighting orcs and, like, barrel wraiths. So it's one thing to be like, oh, but Blue, you can kill a wolf in 1 hit at 4 attack power. And you're like, I'm like, yeah, of course you can. Orcs are much, much stronger. And they're coming soon to a party near you. And now I think someone got a level up back there. And it was Sam, so the good news is he's starting to fight on his own. And that's kind of what I'm thinking, is if we can get these guys the bare minimum level ups so that they are a little bit stronger, then their AI will sort of kick in and they'll actually do a bit of fighting. And then they can get level ups on their own sort of passively while I'm not manually controlling them all the time. And that, you know, will keep them alive and it will also continue their growth a little bit quicker. Yeah, it's never going to be a direct relative to the book. We haven't run into too much that's, like, totally blasphemous to the way the books work. Once we find Gandalf and Elrond, though, there's some literary licenses that were taken with Tolkien's works that I'm not a huge fan of. That's the reason I've spent so much time fighting those jewels in the first caves, because they're not optional. And certain key characters that you would expect to help may not help out without the right items, which is terrible. There we go. So I found Ted Sandyman, but I forgot I had to actually give him an item. Wait, no, I had... What happened to it? Oh, did I give it over already? Alright, I got confused. I guess maybe when we talked to Farmer Maggot, he like combined the double... I thought I was missing out on the honey form that he wanted. But if he gave me the note to cross the Brandywine, then that's all done already. Alright. Oh, but he needs the ore. That's right, we're not done yet. He gives you the note automatically, but you need to find the honey for the ore. Okay. So, I thought... Maybe I picked it up one of those times and then I reloaded it or something. I thought we picked up some Shire juice. Because that's what we need to give to Ted Sandyman here. The orcs will have the horse. Oh, that's terrible. Unpalatable? It doesn't quite work. I tried. It's too late for me to make good puns. Alright, so this should be the screen where the Shire juice is on it. It's about halfway up and then along the east side, if I remember. Look at these little hobbits killing, like, snakes and stuff. Hey, ahoy, Grotham. Welcome to the best Lord of the Rings game. With a very sick Ankylo, but still. Alright, so I did pick this up once, but I must have forgotten to get it again. When we were messing around trying to figure out how to turn controller 2 off. Alright, should have a fairly straightforward. So hopefully this demonstrates that essentially this section of the map isn't that complicated. The caves for Hobbiton were bad, but this part, it's not so bad. Not so bad. That wolf almost got me there. Everyone remembers the time when 3 hobbits left the Shire and gathered some Shire juice for Ted Brandywine. It's Ted Sandyman to get some sweet wine for, what's his name? Farmer Maggot. This is definitely part of the book. I love Shire juice. Just sitting there on the ground. Alright. Now, he talked about where... Okay. He just told us where the wine was, and that means we have to walk back and sort of find it on our own. Thank you, Super Nintendo era video games. That's just a story. That's just a note. Come on, you hobbits. You could have stabbed that guy. Shire juice, exactly. I'm gonna have a hobbit army pretty soon. You'll see. They don't look like much just yet, but just give them some time. Alright, here it is. Jug of honey. Just trying to get Sam a couple extra kills every now and then. If you're just joining in, Frodo is the one we're controlling. No hat. Pippin is also wearing blue, but he has a hood. And Sam is the red cloaked figure. We've been streaming, I don't know, I didn't really time it, maybe a couple hours. I won't be going for super, super long because my voice is kind of wrecked, but you know, we're just having some fun. Jug of honey. The fact that it's got X's on it makes me wonder if it's exactly honey or not. Thank you, here's your ore. Alright, we're gonna go take that ferry and then I'll take another short break to get some more water, because I'm out of water, and I can't do this 6th stream without water, that's for sure. Come on, Sam, protect me. There we go. So the controls are maybe hard to figure out if you're just joining in. Typically, I only control Frodo, and the other hobbits have their own AI, which is mostly passive. If I hold the R1 button down, Frodo will hold still, and I control all hobbits at the same time. That's why they move in formation. Unless they, you know, get stuck on a boulder. Unfortunately, the camera will not follow the secondary hobbits. So. But as they get leveled up and more strong, they will go fight on their own. But when they're low levels, they really don't go out very much. So I'm trying to manually level up Sam a little bit because he was level 1 and very weak not very long ago. Alright. So now we got our note and we have our ore. What happens when you cross the Brandywine River? Does anyone remember their Middle-earth geography? Or at least this part of the story? You jerk. I just showed you the note a minute ago. You're not done with FE4. No, no, no. I've recorded quite a ways ahead, luckily. I can't talk smoothly enough to continue the series until I fully recover. I've recorded most of it. I've still got like maybe 10 to 20 episodes left. Alright. What happened anyway? I got sick. I got the flu, upper respiratory flu. It's been terrible. What happened again? Alright, so we've crossed the Brandywine. I'm going to take a short break to get a drink and stretch, and then we'll probably do like one more session's worth of play for tonight. Cold flu bug? Yeah, it was a pretty nasty flu. Well, future tubers, I'll see you next time. You don't need to hear all this.